Welcome, guys. This is StiffX Trading Flow, and this is the weekly market outlook. We want to check on what we expect for the market. We've already started trading. We already have some trades that are already running on our trades. You can check. We have these are our trades of the market has just opened both from VX indices and currencies. And you can check we already in some trades and all in profits. You can check the trades are already learning. But the key thing is, first of all, you don't start there. You always start from the fundamentals. You need to know the economic releases of the week. That is the most key thing you need to have. And you can check for today, except the G20 meetings, which I don't expect, that is in India. I don't expect much coming from it that can be able to shake up the market, because G20 currently, we don't have any major fundamental outlooks that can become there that can change the market or the market prices, because the key thing is we are checking on those prices. Another factor you need to check is, for the fundamental releases or for the economic releases, the key thing is on Wednesday. This is where we are expecting March, which is the US CPI, or the consumer price index, that is actually correlated with the interest rate decision. So this is the key one on Wednesday. At the open of the New York session, this is the key thing you need to check, because CPI currently has been more volatile, is becoming more volatile, in fact, more than most of the interest rate releases, and even on NFP, or the non-farm payrolls. So this is key on Wednesday. We need to check on this, because here we may expect some fireworks coming from there. So the key things for the week is Wednesday and Thursday, because on Thursday you can check, you have several economic or the fundamental factors, and you can check they are under high impact. One of the key things you need to notice is the AUD, again, employment rate and employment changes. We expect them early in the Eastern session or the Tokyo session. This is key here. So that is key to notice. Another one I've come to check is the monetary policy statement, or the interest rate decision for the euro. You can check currently we are at 4.25%. So that is key. That is another key thing you need to check. So on Wednesday, after the CPI, the market will just rightly jump into the AUD, then the euro during the New York session, and again from the US, the producers price index, or the PPI. This is key. This is another key one. Apart from NFP, CPI, PPI is another key one that actually alters the price of the market, and the impact is quite high. And I've been checking, especially nowadays for the New York session, especially when it comes to CPI, even some singular simple news like this one that is here on Friday, you still expect the market to change in a big way. I don't know what we're expecting right now, but the news are becoming a thing because they had just cooled down. Then from there, at least now you know very well. On our mind, we know very well on Wednesday, we have the CPI. On Thursday, we have the AUD, employment change, and the rate. At the same time, the Euro monetary policy statement, and of course, the PPI. Those are the key things on Wednesday and on Thursday. But again, I told you, apart from going there, you need again to come here at dailyfx.com. You can come here and check what I told you about the SSI, or the positioning of retail traders, since you need to draw a contrarian view to what the retail traders are doing. So this is another key. You can be able to check the net positioning of, these are only retail traders only. So you can be able to check these percentages. And when you have big differences, we expect the market to move in the opposite way. So again, apart from there, and fundamental and technical outlooks, sentiment is key. And lastly, you need to check out the COT. This week, I'll be releasing a YouTube video, again, explaining about the commitment of traders report, or the big financial institutions positioning. And that is the direction you should check, and they always move against the retail traders. So that is one of the key things you need again to check. You need to check. So you can come here, you can read everything here, as I was telling you. Like if you check like AUD you can check the positioning of retail traders. Let's look for one of the best that we can use currently. I want to check on one of the best that we can use. Like Euro JPY here. You can check like on Euro JPY, retail trader data shows that 24.83% of traders are net long, with the ratio of traders short to long is 3.03 to 1. So that means for every three traders who are buying, one is selling. That tells you rated traders are buying, so you should be on the minimal side, so that we typically take a contrarian view to crowd sentiment. And the fact that traders are net short suggests Euro JPY prices may continue to rise. You see, these are some of the cases that you check. So if and we said that this sentiment news does not mean that it is a signal. No, if sentiments are there to help you, and it is like what you call a tertiary confirmation, because number one is fundamentals, then technicals, then we move to sentiments. And that is the only time that you come to the chart to check for all this info that you find here, as I was explaining. And nowadays, if you check on all our signals, what we are doing is that we are giving our trades every 4 hours. Every 4 hours. You can check right now. The last trade we gave at 8 or at 5 GMT. Then 5 GMT. After the close of 5 GMT, you can check here 5 GMT, which is 8, which is 8. 8 a.m. Eastern African time, or 5 GMT. You check out at this moment here. So the next signals will be releasing them at again from this point. This is gold. It is quite conflicting. Let's come to this point at 8 GMT. Then from there, we'll be coming then to 8. Then we go to 12, 4 p.m., 8 p.m. in that order. But when it comes to VIX indices, this one we give them 1 hour early, because again they close 1 hour early. Like this one, you check this at 7 a.m. This was the news. The close of this candle is at 7 a.m. and we open a new 4-hour candle. The other one will be at 11. In fact, right now we are at 7:52. That means the next signals you will be checking after 8 minutes. That's what we mean at exactly this time. So those are the key things you need to be checking. So after every 4 hours, from VIX indices, after every 4 hours candlestick close at VIX indices, and after every 4 hours close at MT4. But remember, we have differences. Like in Exness, we have the same close time with this one, but they don't have one of the best. Their closing and opening time is quite late, because it is at 3 a.m. Like today, they opened at 3 a.m. 3 hours after the market has opened at 12 midnight yesterday. So that means you cannot be able to have, they have huge gaps, but you cannot be able to, you cannot be able to analyze your market as it's supposed to be, because you need to have as much information as possible without omitting sometimes. So that is it from this point. So that is it. We have the outlook for the week. Again, don't forget, if you want to join our VIP signals, we are here. And this is our main platform where we are. This is our main platform where we post some signals and everything. So again, it's called the StiffX trading floor. That is where you find our everything. So if you join us here, this is where you always find us. This is where you always find us. This is where you always find us. So that is it for right now. For those one who want to join our VIP signals, you can find everything is yes. It's just for $30 monthly. $30. Our comprehensive course is just $300. If you want to learn our technical strategy that we use to trade and to generate these signals, is just $200. And you learn everything, including sentiments and COT report and everything you need to know. There's a lot that you can learn from this part. So from StiffX trading floor, that is it. Let's meet on the market and let's have a peaceful week. Thank you.